Hi, good evening. I just wanted to come on for a little while, and I noticed that I had someone to reach out and say they wanted to buy Reborns, and I just wanted to talk about my experience buying Reborns since I started collecting. So I've been buying blank kits lately, and I look for kits that I like blank because I feel like if I like the kit and it's blank, then I'm probably going to also like it after it's painted. And so after I buy the blank kit, I message my artist, or sometimes I message my artist before I buy the kit. And I say, hey, I got this kit. Can you reborn it for me? And so that's been working out for me lately because I definitely want to have kits that I love. Um, and I make sure that the artist is offering a payment plan because I need a payment plan in order to be successful. And, just know that if you're buying a reborn and it's a custom and you're going to order it, that you got to have some patience. Sometimes it takes a few months, like, especially if the artist is doing this full time and they have other customers, like you might not be the only customer, so you might have to wait. And then also know, artists, they're real people. They have lives, they have families, they may work a part-time job, they may have some other things, they get sick, things come up, they're human, stuff happens. So you have to wait and have patience. um Unless you buy on like a website and it's already made and you just buy it ready to order. Um, and one of the approaches that I've been taking with reborning is just investing time in studying the hobby. I try to make it my business to know about the hobby. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can. Um, so I have like cue cards because I'm not a talker, but I wanted to at least give this a shot. Um, Tips that I think are helpful. When I started buying Reborns, I was like overly excited. And I started reaching out prematurely to artists and going in their inbox, going in their messages, saying how much I liked their babies and that I wanted to buy one of their babies. But I didn't know their policy. I didn't know their prices. And so I've started to adopting almost like going to the mall, but window shopping type strategy where I just scroll people's pages, scroll people's websites, listen to people's YouTube channels, see what people are offering. They'll tell you what they're offering. And then once I learn their policies and their prices, then I determine if it's a good fit for me. And you can find artists' websites, Facebook pages, Instagram pages, YouTube channels. Once you get connected with people that are honest and really have invested into the hobby, you more than likely won't go wrong with getting scammed. I mean, I did get scammed a couple of times, but that was when I first started out. But I just try to, once I find honest people, then I kind of see who they are connected to. And I try to continue to be connected to those groups so that I have like people watching out for me. People will come on and say, this is a scam group. Or, you know, if you're in the community and you watch the videos, the YouTube channels, they'll tell you who's scamming. If you are connected to Instagram and people's pages, you'll find out who the scammers are because they post them and they tell you that they scammers. I had to learn not to prematurely jump in the artists' inboxes because they take a risk just like I do as a collector. They get invested and think they have a buyer and then you bow out on them. So, artists, they are people, they have feelings. And so I try to respect that, and I try not to jump in people's boxes until I'm ready to seriously buy. And I look at their prices, their policy. Can I agree to this? And if I can't, then I leave them alone and just keep scrolling. That doesn't stop me from liking their posts. It doesn't stop me from supporting them in other ways by sharing their information and telling other people about them. But I might just not be able to afford them at this time. And overall, for me, being a part of the Reborn community is it's all about having fun, making new friends, going to a doll show annually. I would love to go to all the doll shows, but if I'm going to be a collector, if I am going to be a beginning Reborn artist and go to doll shows, I have to eat. I have to have, my bills paid. I pay my tithes at church. I have responsibilities. So even though I'm a collector and I'm a beginner Reborn artist, most of the time I operate on layaway. I got like 2 babies on layaway right now. 2 blank kits. I mean, 2 blank kits on layaway. And I'm about to put another one on layaway. Because I'm going to make some babies, but I'm also going to pay my artist to make me another baby. So, I just operate on what works for me and works for my funds and works for my family. And that's what I can say that has been helpful to me for the time that I've been a collector, and now that I'm starting to buy blank kits and materials myself as a reborn artist or beginner. um I have to come up with a strategy that works. The next couple of slides, I'm going to post trusted artists that I've worked with so far. I'm going to post 2 of their um, business cards. And so definitely, reach out to them. I'm sure they will love the business. And then I'm just going to post websites that I frequent and that I trust mostly. And so that's it. Have a good night. Until next time. And I also wanted to say there are other artists that I completely would stand 10 toes down on and would definitely recommend them. So maybe on my next video, towards the end of the video, I can come on and start like featuring artists that I definitely know are trustworthy and good people. Like, I've been following their channels for a while. They have a good reputation. People have bought their babies. Other collectors have featured them on their channels when they're doing their box openings. Like, yeah, I think I'm going to do that for sure. But for tonight, I'm going to share the artists that I have purchased from, 2 artists I have purchased from, and some websites. Good night.